Ladies and gentlemen, tournament players and honored guests, welcome to New York City and the World Cyber Games United States National Final. Over the past 6 months, thank you. Over the past 6 months, our players here tonight have competed all over the country in preliminary matches, have triumphed in the regional playoffs, and are here this week to determine who will travel to Singapore this November to play in the World Cyber Games GrandFinal tournament. We have a full night tonight of great entertainment, special guests, and prizes to be given away to our audience. So once again, welcome to the World Cyber Games.
Beginning Wednesday, San Francisco will be playing host to the World Cyber Games.
The World Cyber Games.
World Cyber Games.
The World Cyber Games. The World Cyber Games. The World Cyber Games.
Beyond the game, portal to cyberspace. We have come to decide our fate. Here to celebrate. Beyond the game. Beyond the game. At last, the moment's at hand. All we need is to believe and try. We'll make our stand. Beyond the game. The World Cyber Game.
Behold the spirit of challenge, passion, and aspiration. Video Game Festival. Launched in 2000 with a view to achieving global harmony through game competitions, the WCG was initially held in Seoul, Korea, and the event has witnessed the dramatic growth in 5 years. Being held outside of Korea for the first time in its history, the WCG 2004 virtually positioned the event as the world's premier gaming tournament. Hosted by San Francisco, the WCG 2004 Grand Final has seen the number of participants increase by 4 times. It began with 17 nations and 174 players in its first year, and grew to 59 nations and 642 players in 2004. In terms of overall participants, the WCG 2004 attracted 1 million participants from over 63 countries worldwide. And it now stands shoulder to shoulder with other international sports events, such as the Olympics and the World Cup. To the youth around the world, the WCG signifies dreams and challenges. The WCG is no longer just a game event, but is now an international festival that offers a new dimension of sports. Beyond the game. The WCG goes beyond just being a game tournament. Its unique operation model provides a cultural festival of the international community based on games as well as diverse business opportunities for gaming and IT companies. The WCG consists of 3 main modules: tournaments, where the world's top gamers are competing for prizes and glory; exhibitions, where the world's leading game and IT companies show their new technology and products; conferences, where the leaders of the gaming industry suggest and share a vision for the next generation. In addition, a wide variety of cultural events provide enjoyable moments to the general public at the WCG. The WCG, where you can find the best business opportunities targeting the young generation who properly adapt to new technology and IT devices. With ever-increasing interest in the WCG, the number of sponsors is constantly on the increase. World-renowned companies such as Samsung, Nvidia, Shuttle, and Creative have been making partnerships with the WCG to get closer to gamers all over the world. Leader of game competitions. With the WCG at its helm, the game tournament is becoming a worldwide syndrome, naming itself as esports. The governments in Chile and China have acknowledged esports as one of the sports genres, and 27 governments among the WCG participating countries provided direct and indirect support for the WCG national preliminaries in 2004. Every year, more and more countries are joining the WCG for the purpose of boosting their IT industry and youth culture. The widespread popularity of the WCG has caught the interest of world media too. In the WCG 2004, over 400 journalists from 42 countries visited the GrandFinal. The coverage by the world's top-tier media such as CNN, ABC, CBS, the New York Times, and San Francisco Chronicle clearly shows the heightened position of the WCG. Now, the WCG is recognized as the world's largest computer and video game festival in the world. Future of the game. A new communication channel that overcomes different nationalities, languages, and cultures. The World Cyber Games. Upholding the successful WCG 2004 events in San Francisco, the WCG will accelerate its globalization efforts. Based on the concept of a host city, the WCG continues to be held in cities around the world in successive years. In 2005, the world's largest computer and video game festival will be demonstrated once again in Singapore, one of the most advanced IT cities in Asia. Harmony and friendship among the world's youth will be promoted at the WCG 2005, gathering youth from around the world to show their dreams. A new spirit that leads the 21st century. The World Cyber Games, that has led the world's new dimension of sports, will continue to expand the horizon with its frontiering spirit. The World Cyber Games.
My name is Frank Kabansky, and I'll be your Master of Ceremonies for the next 2 days. Here at the Hammerstein Ballroom in the heart of New York City, the finest game players in the United States will compete to represent their country at the World Cyber Game Grand Final in Singapore in November. This thrilling event will feature the excitement of live tournament play all day long on our broadcast screens with the live commentary of a sporting event. Of course, none of this would have been possible had it not been for the support of our sponsors. Samsung Electronics has made a tremendous commitment to supporting the interactive entertainment community, and through its generous sponsorship of projects such as the World Cyber Games Tournament Program, it has helped bring young people from around the globe together through their mutual love of the most popular form of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, may we have a big round of applause for everyone at Samsung who has made this night possible. Our sponsor, Intel Corporation, has developed technology enabling the computer and internet revolution that has changed the world. Through its generous support of events like this, Intel has been a major contributor to the gaming community throughout the world. Let's have a big round of applause for our sponsor, Intel. Shuttle Incorporated is a premier manufacturer of the highest quality computer systems worldwide. It has generously supplied us with the finest computer systems anywhere and has enabled us to bring you this world-class event. Let's have a hand for Shuttle Incorporated. Razer is the world's leading brand in high-end computer gaming peripherals. We thank the good people at Razer for their generous support of our event. Let's have a hand for our sponsor, Razer. And now I'm very pleased to introduce to you the people who made tonight possible. May we please have a warm welcome for Senior Vice President of Samsung Electronics, Mr. S.W. Hong. Senior Vice President of Samsung Electronics USA, Mr. Peter Wiedfeld. Senior Vice President of Samsung Electronics, Mr. S.H. Lim. President of Razer USA, Mr. Robert Krakoff. Marketing Director of Shuttle, Mr. Paul Weekly. Senior Strategy Manager of Intel, Mr. Tim Takayuchi. CEO of International Cyber Marketing, Mr. Hank Zhang. And the Executive Vice President of International Cyber Marketing, Mr. W.S.O. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the Chief Executive Officer of International Cyber Marketing, Mr. Hank Zhang, who will deliver our opening address.
Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that while we are here to engage in a spirited competition, we cannot forget those who are still suffering from the effect of a devastating hurricane in the southeast. I ask you to take a brief moment in honor of the victims and the survivors from Hurricane Katrina. Our thoughts are with them. Thank you. Greetings, and welcome to the U.S. National Final of the World Cyber Games. Today, begin the tournament to decide which of you players will represent the United States in the GrandFinal in Singapore this November. The competition that will take place here at the Hammerstein Ballroom over the next few days will be challenging on many levels. There are more than 184 U.S. finalists, and you represent some of America's top gaming talent. Since May, more than 40,000 gamers and gaming enthusiasts across the country competed in local and regional tournaments. We applaud their efforts and commend you on your success. Whether you watch the one-on-one action of Warcraft or prefer the team coordination of Counter-Strike, each match will feature awe-inspiring clashes and expert maneuvers. The intensity of this, the highest level of competition, will be unmatched as players reach for the international glory and the ultimate respect of their gaming peers. This year's US final marks the beginning of something big. Be prepared to watch as the best of the best match their skills. Stand in awe as players execute complicated strategies and breathtaking individual moves. Cheers, shouts, and immerse yourself in the cultural wonderland of the largest video game festival in the world. And most of all, we hope you experience the sheer power of friendship, harmony, and respect that will continue in the world beyond the games. Good luck to all of our finalists. We congratulate you on making it this far, and we look forward to watching you compete. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zhang. Now we are pleased to introduce you to the Senior Vice President of Samsung Electronics USA, Mr. Peter Wiedfeld, who will give us a welcome address.
Are we in New York City? We're in New York City, right? You bet we're in New York City. And guess what? I want you to raise your hand if you're one of the stallions who have come here, who have made it this far for the U.S. Finals. Put your arm up in the air if you're one of them. Let me see. All right, give them a round of applause. Come on. So Samsung Electronics, of course, is very, very proud to be the worldwide sponsor of the World Cyber Games, but I have a little secret to tell you. This may be my last day to have this title and wear this beautiful suit. Because guess what? Samsung all over the world is just like you. We want to rip the suits off. We don't want to sit with speeches. When you play the games, do you have something you read? Do you have an instruction manual when you play the game? No. Right? How many of you are the pilot for the storm when you get behind the glass and you play the game? Let me see the raise of hands. The pilot for the storm. Don't you want to win? How many want to win? Raise your hand. That's what it's about. It's competition. It's about winning. Winning is everything. Losing is nothing. Whether it's in the spirit of business like Samsung Electronics and other great companies like Razer and Intel who are sponsoring this on a worldwide basis. So let me ask you a question. Does the blood of failure course through your veins, or are you winners? You're winners, right? I don't hear you. Are you winners? All right. So Samsung Electronics is very excited to be here with this special group tonight. And many of you know that Samsung's a leader in cell phones, a leader in TFT flat panels in case you want to play the games behind a PC, or if you want to play on a console on televisions in a whole different variety and flavors. But I want you to know we've been listening to the gaming community very, very closely with very squinting ears. And you know what we learned from all of you? You want more emotion. You want more emotional capital. You want to feel like you're absolutely 30,000, 40,000, 300,000 feet up in the air when you're playing the game. Is that right? You want to feel like you're part of Halo or Halo 2 or StarCraft. Is that correct? Yes. You bet. And you know what? Because you're here tonight, you've earned the right to compete. You've earned the right to win the prizes, and you've earned the right to enjoy the beauty and the speed of playing the games. Make no mistake about it. Gamers do not allow the blood of failure to course through their veins. Gamers never lay down, and gamers are here to play. Gamers persist until they succeed. Whoops, let me do it again. Whoops, let me do it again. So the strength of your consistency and frequency is what Samsung loves. Your passion is what Samsung loves on a worldwide basis. Your demand for excellence is what we love. So we're going to drive the next level of gaming in the HD platform. And we're going to do it as a leader in digital products in the HD category. Many of you heard that we are the exclusive sponsor with Microsoft Xbox 360 HD, which is being launched in November. Do you all know about that? It's the next level of platforms for HD. So I have to say again, I watch gamers, I envy you, I wish I could do what you do. But since I personally can't, and many people at Samsung Electronics can't, we thought the next best thing was to deliver you the best and freshest glass, the fastest refresh speeds, the coolest looking images that you can see on the screen. And when you start seeing the games in HD as they're coming out this fall, you're going to feel like you really are the pilot for the storm at 300,000 feet above. So I have to tell you that we're very proud to sponsor the World Cyber Games. We've been doing this for 6 to 7 years now, and we intend to do it for a much longer time. I again congratulate the gamers for making the trek all the way here. I send you blessings to win, not on hope, but on the great spirit of what you've practiced so hard to do, and on your own personal demand to win. Because winning is important, and practicing is important, and image and design is important, and leadership is important. Last data point, I'll come off the podium. In business, and I'm in the cold eye of business every day, running a company in North America with my brothers and sisters called Samsung Electronics, I wish I had many more of the capabilities of a gamer. You're fast, you're quick, you think on your feet, you're multitasking, you're multidimensional. You've got to make instant decisions. You've got to turn left, you've got to turn right. You've got to have spirit and passion. I want you to know Samsung Electronics feels the same, and we're working hard to deliver you the best tools, whether it's mobile, whether it's for your home, whether it's to play the game on either platform. We wish you great success now. Thank you for joining us and working so hard to be such winners. And I hope the real champions, and that's all of you, really enjoy your time together, because all of you are champions and winners. So enjoy the camaraderie, enjoy the time, go ahead and win. It's okay. And remember, Samsung Electronics is with you. Thank you so much, and let's go ahead and win.
Thank you, Mr. Weefeld, for that motivating speech. And now, we invite the representatives of the players, Mr. Matt Lido, to take the oath of fair play, administered by our head referee, Mr. Joe Kim. Let's have a hand for Matt and Joe.
We, as referees and players of the World Cyber Games USA 2005 Championship, hereby pledge the following. We will fully abide by the game regulations provided by the World Cyber Games Organizing Committee. We will display our best behavior and respect for others. We will uphold the principles of fair play and good sportsmanship. September 8th, 2005. Referee, Representative Joe Kim.
Player Representative Matt Lido.
We officially open the World Cyber Games 2005 USA Finals. In the spirit of the World Cyber Games, we take you beyond the game.